On a scale of 1 to 10, how embarrassing are you to be the heavy sweater at the gyms? I think I'm about a 7.
I'm in my first year of triathlon training. Waco was my first race at 6:35. We dropped it down to 5:38 at Florida. Now I'm chasing a sub 10 hour at my first ever Ironman in Houston in April 2026. We've got stops in El Salvador and Dallas on the way. Follow me and support the journey. Today we are just 24 days away from El Salvador 70.3, and today we had our second big test of the Achilles to see if we can get back on track and back to training, especially with this race coming up. So if you remember, my right Achilles has been flaring a little bit, and I've been trying to slowly build it back up so we can get back to a real training, real training load. Yesterday was our first big test running. It was the first time I had run in several days. We did those intervals of 10 minutes each to make sure like the Achilles was fine while we did it. And I passed that test. So today we had another big test. Today we did 35 minutes of continuous running. And I was happy to report that I was able to do that. No creaking, no pain in my Achilles. I did feel a little bit like it was getting worked, but otherwise I continue to be able to progress every single day with my Achilles. So I think I'm set up well for the weekend here. After that, we hopped on the bike, just 30 minutes. It was high power. I don't know what the power is because the bike, here, the power stuff isn't accurate, but I was definitely huffing and puffing through the bike. So I did 30 minutes, average 140 beats a minute. It was good. But tomorrow we are traveling back from Dublin to Austin. And so we've got a built-in day off. I don't think I'm going to be doing any exercises, maybe a 10-minute run when I get home. I'm not sure. But otherwise, the Achilles, I think, is in a really good spot. So we're set up well for the weekend for some big sessions. So I'm hoping to get back big day Saturday, big day Sunday, and we're right back on track getting ready for kind of the last 2 to 3 weeks here before the race. So I think the lesson learned, just, if you're dealing with little nagging issues or things, in your training that pop up, it's not a terrible thing that if you feel something to take a few days, dial it back a little bit, not rest, but just maybe dial the load back and build yourself back up to it. That seems to be what's happening here. I felt something last week. I've taken, 4 or 5 days to kind of deload while still working out, so not complete rest. And I seem to be able to now get back into the rhythm of things. So I think it's been a good lesson for me and a good reminder that when you feel something, do something about it early, because then hopefully you can fix things. So that's today. That's me. Wish me luck on the travel tomorrow, and I'll see you soon.